Hey YouTube, what's happening? Chris here. Just wanted to bring you guys another little tutorial, something that I was studying today and I wanted to share it with you. So if you guys like these, just like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it, and I want to continue to teach you guys these things that I'm learning, and hopefully you guys like them. And if you guys have worked with this pattern, or if you guys have known about this pattern, leave it down low. And if you like these videos, leave it down low, guys. I really appreciate a comment. So guys, what we're going to be reading out of here, this is the Candlestick Charting Book Explained, and we're going to be going over the 3 white soldiers, which is a bullish pattern. Alright, so what this says is bullish reversal pattern, no confirmation is required. The 3 white soldiers pattern is a vital part of the cicada method described in Chapter 5. It shows a series of long white candlesticks which progressively close at higher prices. And that's what we're seeing here, guys. So remember, we have our opens down here, and here's our close on a bullish candle. So here's our close, here's a close, and here's a close. You see how they're consecutively getting higher as we go up? And that's after we had this downtrend. And guys, that's very powerful. That shows that we're going to have a continued uptrend. Alright, it says this stair-step action is quite bullish and shows the downtrend has abruptly ended, and that's what you see here. Then it goes on to say rules of recognition. 3 consecutive long white lines occur, each with a higher close. Number 2, each should open within the previous body. Number 3, each should close at or near the high for the day. So that's very important as well. We don't want huge wicks at the top. Next part, scenarios and psychology behind this pattern. The 3 white soldiers pattern occurs in a downtrend and is representative of a strong reversal in the market. Each day opens lower but then closes to a new short-term high. This type of price action is very bullish and should never be ignored. And in terms of the pattern flexibility, guys, it's always interesting because some patterns have more flexibility than others do. And it says about this pattern, the opening prices of the second and third days can be anywhere within the previous body. However, it is better to see the open above the midpoint of the previous day's body. Keep in mind that when a day opens for trading, some selling has to exist to open below the previous close. This suggests that a healthy rise is always accompanied by some selling. And guys, in terms of the pattern breakdown, the 3 white soldiers pattern reduces to a very bullish long white candle line. This breakdown is in full support of the pattern, which makes confirmation unnecessary. So guys, in this book it shows the 3 white soldiers, and it shows what that basically is equivalent to, and it's equivalent to one long, very long, almost Marabazoo bullish candle. So this is a very powerful pattern. If you can pick these out, guys, then you will know that we're going higher. If you do see this pattern, like they said, you don't want this to go unnoticed. You know, you don't want to ignore this. It's a very important pattern. So, you know, guys, these patterns and these candle formations, they can do so much for our trading. And a lot of people don't understand that. But if you're able to pick these patterns out, it's like reading music, and people who are able to read music, when you start seeing these things and you go, oh, and then you start looking at the overall trend and you're drawing trend lines and you're using Fibonacci and RSI, and then you can kind of come up with a plan. And that's what a lot of people, why they fail in trading, is because they don't have a plan. They don't plan for the upside. You know, they don't plan for the downside. They don't plan for sideways action. They don't plan for bullish fundamental news or bearish fundamental news. What's it going to do to the market? Because as we know, guys, in a bear market, no matter how good the news is, a lot of the times it's not going to do anything but a quick pump up spike, and then guys are going to short that news. You need to be in a bull market for the bullish news to really have an impact. And then obviously in a bear market, when you have negative news, you're going to have those capitulation dumps. And after those capitulation dumps, this could be a pattern that you could try to look for or try to spot. And that's why I want to come to you guys with these videos, is just due to the fact that if you can pick these things out, you can be so much more successful in your trading. And also, guys, not just in terms of day trading or scalping or swing trading, but in terms of long-term investing, you need some knowledge of charting and technical analysis. Because if you don't, then how are you really going to know when a good time is to sell or a good time is to buy? And you can never flip coins and make coins for free by trading and doing those things. So, you know, the people who are watching these type of videos, I really give a shout out to you, because you're probably on the same wavelength of how, I like to think of, if I can study this stuff and I can learn this stuff, think of the next bull run and the possibilities that could take place during the next bull run if we actually know how to trade it correctly. And even during this bear market, if we know how to accumulate and we know how to short and we know how to do these different types of things, and we're learning all this stuff. So that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. Just continue to work hard, continue to hustle. It's about the grind. It's about the effort that you put in. The effort that you put in is going to be the result of what you get out of it. And learning simple patterns like this and putting them in your tool belt and saying, you know what, the 3 white soldiers, now I got it. 3 consecutive closes like that. And you can see, guys, hardly any wicks there. We're just really moving up like that after a prolonged downtrend. You can start thinking about these things and memorizing these things. And they can be so useful. But there's only going to be a select few people who really want to put in the effort. And even telling by these videos, guys, you can put out a Bitcoin video or Litecoin video, and I could get 1,000 views or whatever. I'll do a tutorial like this and we'll get maybe 200, 300 views. And this is the stuff that actually makes people money. This is the stuff that is going to have an impact on your life, and people don't want to put in the effort to learn about things like this, but they just want to go on some type of clickbait or whatever, And everyone's different. I'm not hating on those people. I'm just saying the people who really are studying this stuff, it could be a life-changing thing for them if they put in the work and the time. So that's what I want to bring to you all. I'll stop rambling here, and God bless each and every one of you. Remember, this is the 3 white soldiers. Put it in your tool belt, write it down. All the different things, guys. Go back through the video and all the different places where I was talking and saying different things, like about the recommendations and the psychology and all that stuff. Rewind it, guys. Play with it and write it down. Really learn that stuff, because that's straight out of my book. That's not my opinion. That's what the professional book says here, and this is one of the best. It's by Gregory L. Morris. And they say arguably the best book on candles. And I have looked at a lot of books on candles, guys. This one's even better than the Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques book. So put in the work, guys. Continue to grind. God bless each and every one of you. This is the 3 white soldiers. God bless.